once heard a man talk a little bit about his country, Burkina Faso, and he said, "My country is very, very poor when it comes to wealth, but it's the richest when it comes to people. And the people in this country don't act like they're the poorest people in the world. They love hard and they laugh hard. Even though they have little, they share everything that they have. And when we show up in a village, they all come out, they're all greeting us. They know we don't speak their language, but they still want to share how much they appreciate that we've come."
When you go to a house or to a family, you will see the little millet that we have, and we come together, we sit on, not the table, we sit around ourselves with our pot and we eat, and there's joy and we have contentment.
The mission of Friends in Action is about coming alongside the national pastors and evangelists and missionaries and giving them opportunities, new opportunities in villages to share the love of Christ in a real practical way. So we come alongside and we drill water wells, and it gives opportunity for the pastors to give them an example of God's love and compassion.
Many people tormte tinchwanene tebela ba pombe mara ba pombe ko be tawa minimum kaye ndeko be nyu bombana dan le tanke eyane ke charhiga to kwane ke ibrale ne bon kora ko le jinte fase le dan kare yon mo ke ba enani le moye
Tengi kenyunianu kokorosavo Kabia hu titiara na yama gaga chari yama ba tiara kwa janta na te banka yan ye kan ana yamba nyenta ba tien lere
We will say water for us here is essential because to have a good health, you need to have it. So not only that it gives good health, but also it provides education for the community. Let's take example, if you want teachers or professors to come, or even having a school, if there's no water, don't even try because nobody will come over there to teach the children.
Wala le tote halbon jalla kelma tibi cha yi ano ni cha e chabira yoro ba hati ayen to ba bal bi nyim yang baya ti gwar yalla na
First thing you notice when I got off the plane is it's a lot warmer than Paris or Toronto or Herbert where we left, and the drive out to the site was pretty sweet. One of the highlights probably, roads are filled with motorbikes, some bicycles, and cars obviously stacked with people on top of them and all kinds of luggage. There's lots of markets in the city and stuff, and then once you get out of the city, it's paved roads for the first while, and then once you get off of the paved road, it's just a red dirt road. It's just more out there, not near civilization as much. And then the scenery too is just quite incredible. We got set up at the first well, and then we stopped and prayed just for everything to go well, for water, for safety, and just for God's will to be done. Matt just kind of walked us around everything so that we all knew what was going on, we all knew where we could find things. And then, yeah, we started drilling, and it was just exciting to get started, to see the rig going down and making progress. For me, it was, I guess, exciting. You see that water, it's just dust before that, and then you see a bit of mud and stuff, and it's working. We're getting water, and I guess that's the first thought. It's just excitement, mostly. We hit the water there, and then we started jetting it. And once the water started spraying, the locals started clapping and like singing type stuff. And then some of them started dancing around, and just seeing that, it just shows how thankful and how appreciative and how much joy it brings them too. Make me appreciate the water that we do have and how accessible it is. Before this, they had to walk further to get water that wasn't necessarily clean even, so yeah, it makes you not take for granted as much what we have back home. I think I mostly just came just to do the work and to see wells get drilled, but to actually see that caused people to come to Christ. I wasn't thinking that deep. I was just thinking come and work, and God took it a whole big step further.
Chibi ga kyarin ga yalan den yalan tin na banyu. Yan ba bori tikeri pia jantu ha fa amo ba ware kampatarim ta la yengan namba atiarum hurinye. Ba fa ha kwa hati yenga kyarin ko ban yalan mo be yeda ko buanyu ati ban banyum tonton ba kan banyu.
So the work of Friends in Action comes alongside the national pastors in this country. And it's pretty unique in the sense that we can come into a community and work for a period of time and leave, but the work goes on. Drilling wells in itself isn't evangelizing. Drilling wells is just an activity. But the pastors are using it as a tool to be able to give that example of God's love in the same way that Jesus gave a free gift on the cross for us. These wells are a free gift that come to these people. And in this country, they say water is life, and they put a lot of hope in the water. And it's in the same way that Jesus is our hope. And it's that basis that the pastors use to build on to share the gospel of Christ.
Marangal onur yelen la pakare kanangere wiere aba weno chen memo. Aba le hamba gbe bepo le hala ba lam pakare nyawo. Pamban ka le bua momane. Ndem ko yati mi atobuya ba ka karata mi bune ka gare kisikan kete garo Andre le bate min le odo ya lante obero bilante conseiller ba tiba fure na ya kalma minyime mi opo lante lantum
Mo la ko ja tien te ko de jare kom parma Tugunin bijam pama amu mahimbo kwa bijam mo ko ba ma ban kwa bijam pe la hana.
People may say, oh, I don't speak the language, or I cannot do drawing, or I cannot teach, but your presence alone is a message for the people around. Even if you cannot say a word, the fact that you are there physically is already a word. And we African, we always say that the word that you speak with your mouth is not much as you walk, people see you.
You might not be a mechanic, you might not be a driller, you might not be a handy person, but if you know how to use a shovel, if you're willing to get dirty, then come. If you can't come, give. If you can't give, or even if you can, pray. Because it's through the work of God, it's by His Spirit and by His power that we can do all these things.
Ko baba ma wa be dam ko ban fi ko kwa be jame la pya torma. Dana pya to ko torma. Ka ta pa ma ya.